109 West Knox Street. That's the pump with the float. It's the old one. Failed. It's the water hose that was used for the temporary float, pump. This is the permanent one that's going to be there and stay there. Whenever the water gets up to the fill line, I guess that float comes up and the switch, you see that switch there, turns it on and activates it. What they got, it was so bad in here, these channels are actually here, they were covered up. See, if you notice, there's channels all along the edge of the building, or the walls, I guess. And they start out the door and they go this way and they drain out. Now, there's a little bit of, right here where it was all cluttered up. I mean, it was mud 2-3 feet high there. And up against the walls, it was 6, 7 inches, 8 inches high. You can tell where it just deteriorated, but it's still enough of a trench that what happens is water comes in, like from these cracks here. That's the building behind us, the parking lot. You can see the brick there, and if it's the right conditions, you can actually see light through there sometimes. There's another crack that lets water in there. But the building was designed to contain the water. That's what these trenches are for. But nobody had been down here in such a long time that the trenches got backed up, and I guess they covered them up. They actually covered them up with the sheetrock. The sheetrock that used to be here was actually over the trenches. So as the water got filled up and the trenches got filled up, the water just started setting and accumulating till it was that high. You could tell how high it was on the door, and nobody knew it was here going on. It's a good 10 inches, almost a foot. And then you had the sewer back up. You can't really see the plug that was replaced here from all the cleanup, but that plug's been permanently placed there. You can't really see. I guess you can see a little bit of it there. That was missing. So not only was rainwater seeping in, but sewer water, when it backed up in here, a big storm here in the city, did that. So you can see the trench is digged out. The sheetrock is gone. There's nowhere for mold to grow on. We sprayed it with a lot of bleach and ammonia. See the little trench, I admit it was just covered up. It was covered up behind the wall and it was covered up in dirt. Once I cleaned it out, the water will come in still the way it kind of normally does. That's I guess some door storage or something. Pretty much left that untouched. I haven't tried to open it. It's pretty barred in shut pretty good. I don't want to make a mess and have to clean it up. There's the trench that runs around. You can see where it's actually wet. It's dry now, but when it rains, it'll seep in through the ground on the sides, the cracks here, cracks over there, and then what it's supposed to do is go through the trench and then fill up this until where the pump pumps it out. It's designed to do that. Only thing that happened was the pump failed, and the pump probably failed because the way it was all covered up with sheetrock and mud, it was just, I don't know, it just wasn't right. It needed to be cleaned up. Hope this video makes a little bit of sense and what's going on. Sorry if it's moving around too much. I'm not a videographer or whatever. What you got now compared to what you had before, which is the walls everywhere on the ground and everything from about hip level down was mildewed and molded and stuff, so we took it all out. The only thing I left was little pieces covering the windows, holding up the AC and holding up the door. But other than that, it's 90% cleared out, and the ceiling's what's left, but the ceiling's fine. It's hard, and behind the ceiling is metal. There's old metal decoration or whatever under the ceiling, so you're fine there. Okay, if you have any questions, I guess you have my number. This is finished pumped out. Once it pumps out, it turns the switch off and it turns itself back on, and when it fills up, you should be good. No smell at all down here. I don't smell anything. So good luck, guys. Take it easy.